I'm Peter Gelman of Palmerston Group Advisors. When it comes to financial planning, there are many issues that many people have in common. Do I have enough money for my life during retirement? Are my budget and my income in alignment? If I have debt, is the cost of the debt at a reasonable level and not something that would threaten my financial well-being? Do I have an effective estate plan in place? Everyone is different. For many people, the questions will be readily identified in a conversation with an advisor. These questions and issues will fall within the boundaries of everyday financial planning, and implementing a plan will be fairly straightforward. However, no two individuals are the same, and no two families are either. And outside the core issues, there can be unique situations that require specialized planning and customized answers. For example, a special needs child whose lifetime support will outlast the life expectancies of his or her parents is one example. A business owner whose net worth is overwhelmingly tied up in the business is another. Children with very different financial prospects requiring parental estate planning to determine how much to allocate among the assets to whom. For example, one child who is a successful attorney earning a high salary versus another child who is a preschool teacher aide versus a stay-at-home spouse dependent on a son-in-law's or daughter-in-law's earnings. All these situations can introduce major changes in how planning should take place. Even more important, when these so-called unique but very common situations are present, many financial planning processes begin to require collaboration with other kinds of experts. These experts can include attorneys and CPAs, and then different attorneys and CPAs with different specializations. And situations also can require other kinds of experts, such as third-party administrators or independent trustees or valuation specialists or experts in particular corners of the tax code. When one considers the entire legal system governing federal taxes, the rules run more than 70,000 pages. And on top of the federal tax rules, each of the 50 states has its own tax code, and there is separate legislation, like ERISA, that interact with all the other rules. So even though many financial planning issues are shared by most people, the number of possible situations and moving parts are way too large to think that planning can be completely restricted to the core issues. People's situations often require more. So when it comes to financial planning, if you're one of the many who have unique needs, it's important as a first step to recognize and accept complexity. Complexity is the reality for many people. And if you start by recognizing the complexity, you're going to have a better chance at making better choices. The critical point is that collaboration and tapping into diverse sources of expertise is how financial planning can add real value for you. It may not be a huge undertaking in many situations, but some effort to build a team of experts can pay long-term dividends. We do live in an era of specialization and specialized knowledge. If you're old enough, chances are you know that from experience with doctors in healthcare, there's a lot of specialization and it's diverse. The same principle applies to financial planning. Good financial planning in these situations takes account of the fact that expertise is spread all over the place, and effective financial planning will focus on how to bring that expertise together into a team for the benefit of a client. So as you look for a financial planner or a CPA or an attorney for that matter, look for people who understand that expertise is scattered and must be brought together. And if you're a do-it-yourselfer, read widely and try to figure out the questions that you need to answer. Many people strongly prefer to do it themselves, but there's a good chance that on some issues, you'll want to consult or even to engage one or more particular experts. And if you were thinking about hiring a financial planner or advisor, one important consideration worth assessing is how that advisor approaches the issue of pulling together the diverse areas of knowledge and expertise. Thanks for watching.